So I tried to sneakily record my FaceTime call with my friend Julie, who you see here, but because I was on FaceTime, it didn't even record the audio. But, that's okay. All we were talking about is how stressful this process is for course registration, and it really takes a toll on your body. But it's honestly like the Hunger Games, and so, yeah, Julie just said that. It's like the Hunger Games, and it's as if we're being volunteered as tribute to just fight for the courses that we deserve. And I thought that was so funny, yet so true. It's just crazy. And this is all the video is all about, how to register for courses and, get through it like a champ. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And Julie, here's your claim to fame. Hey everyone, so today I have a pretty exciting video for you all. It's registration season right now, and I know a lot of you who are either going into university or are in university have your registration dates already assigned, and that's great. So today I hope to help you on how to register and just, the process. Like, we're all here for the journey of education, so let's begin. I think I'm pretty well equipped to tell you guys this information just because I am going into my third year, which means I'm halfway done undergrad, so that's exciting. I hope these tips help one of you, so keep on watching. One of the most helpful tools you can use for the organization of your school year and the years to come is a program planning worksheet. If you type in your school name and then type in program planning worksheet, you're gonna come up with hopefully a PDF version of basically the school has provided you with the recommended courses you need to take. And throughout the years, you just go on and tick them down, you know what I mean? You do that. I think it's extremely helpful just so you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into and what you need to take, which actually transitions to my next topic. So the two ways you can plan this is by the time or by the prof. Personally, I would rather do it by the prof than the time, solely for the fact that I would rather know that I'm getting myself into a good prof and having the education I deserve than having a more convenient time and a prof that I might not like as much. The way I like to do this is through Rate My Prof, which is this website. I will have it linked below. And it's an amazing website. You just put in your school name, and then you put the subject, and then you can go through all the profs' names. Or if you know the profs through the lookup classes, and they already have the prof assigned, you can just type in their name with the school, and it's absolutely so helpful. That's the main thing I like to use, and it really does wonders. And it makes me feel good that I'm getting a prof that I think and I hope will work with me, and I will get the best experience possible. If you want to do it by time, all you do is look through your classes and then choose the times that are most convenient to use, regardless of the prof, and that's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah. So the next topic we shall be talking about is prerequisites versus co-requisites. So I was talking to my friend Julie, who you saw in the very first part of this video, and I asked her, so Julie, what's something I should probably talk about in this video? And she said, oh, well, during my first year trying to register, I was just so confused what a prerequisite was versus a co-requisite. And I was like, oh yeah, that's really good. Like, I don't even know what that is. And so I looked it up. And so a prerequisite is a course that you need to take prior to any other courses. So for example, I'm going into my third year and I have a site called 300A, which is statistics, and I need to take 300A before I take 300B, and it won't allow me to take 300B before 300A. So 300A is a prerequisite to 300B. I hope you followed me there, and I hope that made sense. A co-requisite is a course that you can take either prior to the other recommended courses or simultaneously with those courses. So it gives you more leeway with a co-requisite rather than a prerequisite, but make sure you do know which are your prereqs and which are your co-reqs, because you don't want to get mixed up and then be like, oh my god, I can't even take this course because I didn't take that course, and then you're back at square one and it's just a mess. So make sure you really look at that and know what you're getting yourself into. The next thing I want to talk about is prerequisites versus electives, and which should you take first? Like, who knows? The advice I got was, you just want to chill in your fourth year. Of course you want to work hard and do well, but you want to be able to just be like, yeah, I finished everything I needed to do. So with that, I highly recommend you do your prerequisites and your required courses before electives, so that you can take your electives in fourth year and just glide, like power glide through the year. So how you're gonna do this? I highly recommend that you use good old paper and pencil, paper and pen, whatever you choose, I don't really care. What you wanna do is you wanna go on your website to look up classes, to the subject you want to take, and just look at every course that you could take and then write it all out. You want to draw out a timetable and then start blocking out where you would take said class. So I'm going to show you a little tour, I don't know, of my personal planning sheet, and it's a lot nicer. I'll just show you the process I go through, okay? So let's get into that. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how I actually plan this out, and this is exactly how I do it. I like to fold it because it's faster than drawing lines, but as you can see, I've written the time very messily here, and then I started blocking out the times that I will have the classes I want to take. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. As you can see, kill paper. I have, you know, white out here, that kind of, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna look like this, but because I'm I'm kind of a perfectionist and I love when things look really good, I like to kind of transform it into here. This is actually my first draft of my schedule, but here I have the class I want to take, the name of it, the CRN number, when it is, the time, and who is teaching it. And then I just made the little timetable beneath. I don't know why I put Saturday and Sunday. Clearly I won't have classes then, but yeah. So from this to this, and then I always like to make an alternative list of classes that I could take. I didn't really finish it because I realized that I have it pretty much down pat. Not trying to brag or anything, but yeah, I have it pretty on lock, if you want to go with that. But then I also have, like, for example, here's like it's just a lot of trial and error. Third year course selection. I did CRNs, the names, like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. And then I even have like an elective courses, like the electives I want to be able to take. Here's my first elective focused timetable I wrote out. A lot of mistakes, but that's what life is, and this is what it's for. It's for literally planning everything out. And then here it is now, today. So actually I'll put that side. It just looks like that, and these are what I'm going off of to register for my courses this year. So now that you have the planning all done, now it's time to register. It's your time to shine, it's your time to go. Let's do this. So you have your time, you're sitting there, you're like, okay, my time is at, say, 1 p.m. And you're like, oh my god, like I can't do anything until this time. To make it so much easier, so my friend Julie actually showed me this, and it's called the timetable builder. It literally registers your classes for you. So all you need to do is you need to go on the website, go through the little path to get to the timetable builder or just registration in general, click timetable builder, and then you're gonna put in the subject matter you want. So for example, for me, it'd be psychology. So I'm gonna click psychology and then I'm gonna go all the way down to search. And the fastest way I would do it, just because I have everything planned out, is I would do Command F or Control F, whatever software you use. It's basically the find thing in the search bar. And search up I guess, okay, I don't know if it's called the CRNs for any of you guys out there, but at least at my school, the code for the class is called CRN, but it could be called, I'm just gonna say a serial number, okay? I feel like that's pretty general. People know what that is. So yeah, so I would just Command F and search up the serial number and then tick all the boxes that I have written down for my courses. And then you want to click, I believe, timetable or something of that sort in the bottom. And it's going to show you your whole timetable for the week. And then once it's your time, I would say leave that tab open. So hopefully you do this before your time. Unless you're sleeping, then maybe try to do it before. Anyways, then you're just going to click register and it's going to register you in all those classes. And I think this is just a great tool to use, especially through the website, because they know for a fact that these are the times of the classes, and when you do write them out, you could mess up, which I've done. So it does show you if classes overlap and if you can't do that, or if you need a prerequisite. I said prereq for that, but it almost sounded like I said prerequisite. Anyways, yes, it really does help you, but the only problem, at least in my school's system, is that you can't do both terms. But, you know, it's just one step closer to making your life a lot easier. So I hope I really explained that as well as I could. But yeah, thank you, Julie, for that, life hack. I feel like a lot of other people knew what this was. I am just late to the club, but I hope I could help you, and now you're invited to that club too. So, yeah. Another method to registering is just writing the CRN numbers from your planning list and just manually typing it out. However, the problem with this method is the fact that you could have mistyped something and then you're totally in a random class. Like, I didn't try to sign up for Ecology 457. I don't know. I think the timetable builder is definitely now my new go-to. However, the method of typing it out also works if you kind of don't trust technology, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, those are the two methods I know of. It's a stressful time, really. I honestly will say that. It's pretty stressful, so good luck with that. Another thing I want to talk about are the wait lists, and I know it's kind of scary to be like, oh my god, I didn't get in my class, like I'm waitlisted, this sucks, like I just need to be in that class, I need that class, I just don't know what to do, I can't. I can promise you, you will be fine, and your wait list will definitely go through. If it's something you definitely need, you can talk to your profs once the school year starts up, and they will help you through it. They are there and they know that you have to take that course, so they're gonna do everything in their power to help you be able to take the course you need to take. Another thing I want to mention is that they give you a full month. Like, you can add and drop classes within the first month of the school year, at least at my school. I'm pretty sure it's pretty general to be able to have a full month to do so at other schools too. But you just have that full month to really be like, alright, this is what I want to take, and if it's not working, then sign up for another class. So I want to tell you guys a little quick story about, or is it quick little story? Whatever, quick little story about my experience with the wait list. So I was in my second term of last year, and I realized that I wasn't taking a class I needed. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. I need to take this class. So I of course added it and I was waitlisted. I was, I believe, I don't know, like 18th on the wait list, which is like kind of daunting, of course. But then it slowly, as the days went by, it went down and down, and I was like 3rd. And I was like, oh, sick, like maybe a few days and I'm finally going to be in this class that I need to take. And then something came up and I just totally forgot to check my emails, which is where they will email you to say, hey, there's a spot in this class. You better take it before someone else did. And I didn't take it. I was such an idiot. And I was like, woohoo, whatever I was doing. And I totally forgot. So then I had to re-waitlist myself and I waited more. But the good thing of this whole story is that I got in. So just so you know, and if you're ever doubting yourself, that I was waitlisted twice and yet I still got in. And I'm one step closer to my degree. So yeah, pretty lit. What's that? I know. Is that even a term anymore? I question myself a lot. I think some little extra tidbits, I guess, for you guys is really don't stress. It is a stressful process. I feel like for everyone who's ever signing up for school, it's stressful. Like you're sitting there like putting codes, like freaking out. I need these classes. I want those classes. That girl's in that spot. Get out because that's my class. You know, it's really rough. But just think of it this way. I'm using my hands a lot because I'm very passionate about school. And I just kind of spat. But you know, whatever. Just remember that... Oh shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yes, got it. Just remember that this is all temporary. Your anxiety of registering for classes will go away the minute you hit register and you realize that you got most of your classes. And the moment when you realize that you got into your classes when you were waitlisted. I'm so sorry I'm touching my hair a lot. My hair keeps on going into my gloss and I can feel it and it's disgusting. So yeah, so just remember this is temporary and you know you're gonna get through it. I really hope I helped someone. Even if I helped one person, like that means the world to me. I'm sorry if I couldn't describe it as clearly as I could possibly describe. You know, but yeah, I hope I kind of guided you through this crazy process we call university, because I didn't even have help when this happened and I was so unbelievably confused. So hopefully for you guys going into university, or even if you are in university and you're like, why not have a refresher on how to register, I hope it helped you. I just want to come back and tell you guys one more piece of advice. I highly recommend that you do take some time out of your day to plan this out pretty well, just because it leaves you without a lot of stress, and make alternatives. I mentioned it in how I write it all out, but 100% make different schedules, because sometimes it doesn't work out. And what if you want to take another course and it's at the same time? So you really have to just prioritize, take the time to really organize, and you're set. It gets better with the years and what you realize you like and what stream you want to go into and specialize and stuff. But yeah, other than that, hope you have a great day. Bye!